They say that in entrepreneurship, you try 10 things, you fail at 9, and you succeed with 1. And that's what you're going after. And with IKEA, this table was that one thing that they really succeeded with. And I will show you why. Join me. To start things off, first you have to understand one of IKEA's biggest challenges in the 1940s when Ingvar Kamprad started the company. And that was logistics. Logistics has always been and will always be a really tough thing for everyone who is selling goods. Early on, Ingvar solved this by using the milk truck, which was delivering milk and other necessities to his house when he was growing up. When they came and delivered milk, he gave them packages, which they then sent out all over the country. But there was a problem. You can only send things so small. Furniture, it's almost impossible. And what happened in the mid-50s was that one of his designers, Gillis Lundgren, got the idea that what if we take a table with detachable legs? That way we can have a flat pack and we can save loads on shipping and we can keep a really great price for our customers. Said and done, the Lövet table was designed. In 1956 we see this for the first time in the IKEA catalog. And there it isn't big news, but they tell you this table is packaged flat. So they knew what they were selling and it sold like hotcakes. They sold loads of these Lövet tables. And this table, I don't know if you can call it a commodity, but then it was just a table. This wasn't a revolution, but it kicked off the feeling that okay, we can send things in flat packs. We can do this and look at how much we can save and how much profit we can make. From that point on, that was one of Ingvar Kamprad's leading stars. And that is why IKEA's stores is built kind of like warehouses, because you can store it, you can store a lot of furniture in the flat packs where they are shipped, which is kind of cool to think about that everything started with the Lövet table. So what I have here is an original 50s table that I have owned for a very, very long time before CITES regulations kicked in. And you may ask, Lövet, what is that all about? Lövet in Swedish means the leaf, basically. You can see that it has the shape of a leaf, and you also have the wood grain running like on a leaf. Simple as that. And I mentioned earlier that what you could do with this table was revolutionary in the 50s. You can unscrew it to make it flat when shipping. And that was a thing that no one did back in those days. Almost all furniture companies do today, not them. And this is quite a rare table today, because back then it was just a side table, as I said earlier. It was a commodity, so people threw them away. This one is a survivor. But they actually make Lövet today, but in another form called Lövbacken. I think they took it back in 2014 circa, when they were looking at their archives and like, okay, what can we do again? There they found it. They found Lövet as an original in the IKEA warehouse. So they measured it and made an exact copy of it, which is kind of cool, but with one big difference. This is made of exotic woods. The new one is not. And I actually have one of the newer production tables here with me. Let me go and grab it and see you then. As you can see, the new one also comes in a flat pack. Of course, it's a reissue. When unboxing, you are met with only 4 parts really. 3 legs and the table itself. I lucked out on this new one because it has great grain. It's really good looking. But enough of that. Are there any differences really? Here we have that one that just got unboxed, and I mean they're practically the same. The measurements are there. They are spot on. And actually this has a better coating as well, the new one. This table is much more durable. There's also the vintage charm with that one. As I said, there isn't really much of a difference on them. The only real difference I can see is how the legs are fastened. On the new one you have the metal plate, which you just screw it on into. And on the old one, the thread is metal, but it's with a wooden block in between. And I mean, that's basically it. This really is the same table. And that's a good thing, because due to CITES regulations, you cannot trade this table without the correct paperwork, which I don't have for this one yet. I think I will try to sell it since I've had it for a long time. Maybe I can show you. That could be an interesting episode, what to think about when applying for CITES for old furniture like this. And we know for a fact that this needs CITES since it was produced between 1956 and 1962, and the CITES regulations are not in effect on furniture and things made of exotic woods before 1949. So this was too late in the game. But what do you think? Would you rather prefer the old Lövet one due to its history, or would you actually go for the new one just because it's basically the same table? Let me know. I'd love to hear. Bye.